Here doing my favorite thing to do. You guys think, look, I'm like a fool, and I think you guys are the fools. But anyways, let's start this off on a personal note. Something that's affecting my heart very, very deeply right now. I think it was Kim Iverson I was watching, and she was talking about RFK, and she showed some clips, and they were talking about one of the questions. Was a very good question for RFK, actually. Thought it was an amazingly good question. And the question was, hey, RFK, if you had to get your kids the measles vax, would you do it? You wouldn't answer the question. He just said, I don't want to make the decisions for others. I want them to go on there based on their own thing. But that wasn't the question. A lot of people trust RFK and they wanted him in that position. So they want to know because he's saying he's not a doc, but he's done a lot of research. Hey, Seeper, RFK's done a lot of research. And it bothered me that he wouldn't answer that question. But he did say he wouldn't get the chickenpox one, and he gave the reason, some Europe study or whatever. You know what I mean? Here's why I'm concerned. I have a granddaughter that's gonna get that. Whole talk about the measles around here and stuff, and nobody lets the kid leave the house because, well, there's an epidemic or something going around, and she hasn't had. And I just, you know what I mean? I wish you'd just come out and fucking say it. And it pisses me off knowing that everybody's saying he's compromised, and he won't come out and say he's not a sexual deviant, and that Rabbi Shmuley is a cool guy, and that's who he prefers to hang out with. Because I don't know, Seeper. I don't like to judge people, but I mean, like I say, gun to the family's head, or even your head, bud. If I had to save your life, and they're like, you have to answer this question, I'd be like, well, you know what the answer would be, right, bud? We'd have to hope I was right, but I'd take your place if I could. Like, it scares me that she's gonna get that. Hey, like, she's gonna get it, and what happens if all this stuff we do give kids, and all of a sudden my granddaughter gets the gift? Not saying that those children aren't gifts, 'cause they are, but I mean, if you would ask every parent if they could have avoided, I mean, if you go ask Gotcha Man, hey, hey, bud, if you knew what caused that issue, if you could do it over again, would you like prevent it? I'm quite sure most of them would probably say in a heartbeat, but I might be wrong. There's something wrong with my brain. That's what I keep getting told. Hey, Castle, I got some good American questions for you, bud. Why didn't you kiss Dagburn on that big screen? But here's the thing. I do think he was an informant for the cops. And I think the thing is that Dagburn's got a lot of demons inside of him. And when he does try and get rid of them, everybody wants to ridicule him for him. And he's not strong enough spiritually to fight it and just say, hey, I'm not proud of what I did, but I did her. There she is. She's out there for you us all to see. You want to blame me for my past and call me a rat or whatever? Yeah, sure. I used to be a rat. I gave her all up, but instead, as a skit, or you never know. It's just deny, deny, deny. It's like the art of the deal. Trump's art of the deal. Deny, deny, deny. Win at all costs, no matter who you have to hurt. Like today, he's trying to justify himself, Seaper, with Wade. I'm like, oh, Bob, you are such a piece of shit to Wade. You are fucking no better to Wade than he was to you, bud. Like, I seen you wish death upon that man. You would be like, like wishing the cancer to take him away. Like that, like, fuck. Yeah, Johnny, you're rocking with God, bud. Like, fuck, wake the fuck up, dude. Like, here's the deal, though. He does expose you fuckers, but none of your side will take it on. Like they were talking today. I only seen a couple minutes of him. He's talking today about when Billy's wife there banged the kid's head off a table or something like that. I mean, it probably did happen, and I'm quite sure Skylar didn't mean for it to happen. And shit happens, and you fucking learn from it, and make sure you don't do it again. But of course, Patty and Dagburn had to take that to the fucking limit. But Dagburn did have a point. I mean, if they had a kid and they banged his head off the table, you motherfuckers would be relentless. You know what I mean? And Johnny's over there pretending like he wasn't relentless about that. I remember that went on for quite a while, trying to prove what a horrible mother Skylar is. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of that family, but it's pretty easy to see that woman loves her kid. Well, at least that's what she shows on the outside. You know what I mean? Who knows what's going on in the inside of that place? But I mean, I don't think she's faking it. What do you think, Seaver? She just should have admitted it, though. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you fucking idiot, Patty. You never had anything like that happen to you. You fucking moron. Look at you. You couldn't even take care of your own children. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, Mrs. Dagmar. Hmm. 1 out of 3 ain't bad, sweetheart. You ever bang a head or two? Ever give 1 or 2 for a rock or two? Hey, Seabird. Hey, I wish everybody would get off drugs. You'll do the nastiest shit, eh? You know what I mean? Turn a straight man gay. You know what I mean? Turn a once good man into a thief or a woman. Either way, right? What's going on, Jay Brass? And to call me a woman, eh? I seen fucking Uncle Will in my comments, and I'm just like, I didn't even got the fucking energy to answer that fucking dumb idiot. Like, I love him, but I've learned there's just sometimes there's just some that you just can't change people's mind. You just can't say, hey, let's sit down, go over the information together, and I'll show you what doesn't make sense, and you show me what doesn't make sense. That don't happen. I think got a big dose of her today because every once in a while I like to dip my toe in the hot water and go, give her a test. Let's see where this heads. Let's talk about something she likes, but question it. And that usually doesn't go. Anyways, it's that whole Blake Lively Taylor Swift thing. So I say, hey, Joanna. Remember when I told you Blake Lively might be the bad one? Looks like she might be threatening old Tay Tay. What do you think? Oh, that's all rumors and blah, blah. I was like, hey, why don't we sit back and watch some of this? Maybe Blake's not the. Ah! I was like, anyways. And I just wanted to point out one other thing to her. It's just like, hey, why would Tay Tay's like a boy toy there? Why would he unfriend Ryan Reynolds? Hey? But you can't get that. No, fuck. I'm an idiot, and I should. I was always like, hey, you should always take a look at both sides, because you keep telling me I'm an idiot for thinking something, and you refusing to look at the information. They say, see, bro. Carl with the A. Well, I know it. I know a Carl with an A. It's Carla, but you want to know something? You can call me Carly if you want. Eh? How about that? Carly, that's a girl's name. Why don't you call me that? Because then you'd be hitting me with some truth, eh? Carly. Carly Smith. Hey? You like that, J Press? Hey? You take it, run with it. Mr. Distiller. What's up with you, Mr. Distiller? Are you coming to here to cause some hostility, or do you want to join Christ Club? Huh? Want to join? The membership's free, but you have to open up your brain first. You know what I mean? Whole new realm of possibilities, and you'll be brave little soldier, Mr. Distiller. You will no longer protect the petty files. No, sirree, not at all. You'll take control of your own brain, and you'll know you have your own kingdom to build there, Mr. Distiller. Hey, don't get caught down in Cashville's way. Because right now, Mr. Cashville's in his own way. Because he doesn't want to go the way of Christ. I'm starting to think, I don't know. I'm going to have to read more into Paul. I never really wanted to read into Paul because I thought to myself, hey, Jesus is the way. Why does it say, why does it matter what Paul says about the way? He's not Jesus. You know what I mean? He can get things like if he was getting things out of his head, he could get them wrong. Jesus was the man. You know what I mean? Is Paul the one bringing bubblegum Jesus? Is that it, Cashville? Are you a Paul guy? Are you a Paul guy or a Jesus guy? I'm not saying, hey, Paul wasn't one of the dudes, but I'm just saying. But you don't like the idea of picking up that cross, repenting, going inside, facing the darkness, and giving it all up to Christ to be reborn. But that's some heavy carrying for a while. Like this, thinking you just automatically have Jesus. It's a relationship that you have to build, Gospel. You know what I mean? He's always there for you, but you got to put the effort in. And just fucking going to Sunday service isn't really doing you a service, but feels good to be part of something, right? Where you all tell each other, we're good. Look at us all. Oh, we're sitting there in God's kingdom. Hmm. God will save us. We're part of the church. Oh, man. Now, Pastor, what is the church? Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you go and look what the church is? It's not a building, bud. They're chosen by God, not by men. And there ain't a building big and as beautiful enough that you could build to represent God. Not one. That's what I think. But he's pure love, Cashville. And when you're pure love, you can't handle stupidity. You know what I mean? You got to be in the truth and you got to call it out. Yeah, I got to say, hey, Cashville, my little son, it's time for you to shine. Wakey, wakey, buddy. We don't want to bakey, bakey, do we, Cashville? Thinking, wow, we did good on this earth, and well, when we were faced with a challenge, we decided to be challenged, not in a good way. Taking the challenge and being challenged, that's the way. You wanna be you wanna be challenged. Hey, bud, you challenged? You're ignorant. That's your problem, Castro. I don't want you that way. I want you to go in the good way, not in the bad way. I'm not Johnny Dagburn. I don't wish harm upon anybody, but I do wish you suffering that brings you to the light. You know what I mean? I wish for you. I want to see you carry that cross, Castro. I want to see you, and I'll be right there, right beside you, buddy, whispering in your ear like a little angel, going, "You got this, soldier. You got this, buddy. You will not protect a pedophile ever again, or Johnny. Never will you have the thoughts. You will be big and strong. And when you see a man who is mentally ill, thinking he can be a woman and have a ding dong and go into the same bathroom as your daughter, and knowing that, and you're gonna make sure that it doesn't happen to anybody's daughter there, Castro. Johnny Castro, do I have to give you a list of pedophiles you protect? Dude, I tell you all the time, listen, if you know about a problem and you stay silent, you're part of the problem. You're protecting the fucking problem. Do we have to go over? Well, Russell Brand, I didn't watch it. I know he did it. He did a whole thing about the spectrum and Bill Gates, and that reminds me of a story. Would you like to hear it, Cashville? It relates to the spectrum and it relates to Bill Gates. So at the beginning, when I'm trying to talk to my psychiatrist, right, he said something really odd to me. He said, I think you might be on the spectrum. And I thought he was calling me an idiot. And I was like, what do you mean I'm on the spectrum there, bud? Like, and he's like, like Bill Gates or Elon Musk. And I was like, you think I'm on the spectrum? And I didn't know I was protecting Bill at that time. I was not aware that I was protecting Bill. But I did really like Elon. Okay. So I thought to myself, these are brilliant men, right? Obviously, they're brilliant men to like in the psychiatrist's world, right? And that he would say, I'm on a spectrum with them, and then he wouldn't talk to me. He'd never talk to me. But yet he would say something like that to me. That's fucking like, what the fuck, dude? Anyways, yeah. So my one psychiatrist thought I was on the spectrum, like fucking Elon Musk and Bill Gates, eh? Castro, what do you think about that? You don't want to be on that side of the spectrum, I don't think, bud. I think I'm on the opposite side. That's why I'm here not protecting him and warning you about him. Wake up! Chef Bondi should have had all those files out there for you, bud. I don't know. I'm not trusting Chef Bondi. I don't know. I don't trust anybody, bud. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there, I'm watching. I put it on my community tab. Peter Pumpkin Eater, Exaf, right? You know the guy who lays in a fucking wake of fucking NDAs. Nobody from his past can fucking talk about him. So you can't really know who he was, but you know what I mean? He takes on the word of Jesus Christ. But there I am watching him in all his glory, giving it all to Donald Trump and telling everybody what a great war machine America is going to be, right? I know that you guys are happy in America. This has got to be outstanding for you guys. $400 million airplane to Donald Trump so he can use his Air Force One or whatever, right? But what about the 4 billion in tax dollars that Trump gave fucking those ding dongs to fucking build two planes for $4 billion? Like, you guys let me know if I'm not hearing that right, because it just I don't know. And then now you guys got one of those places in the Middle East. They're gonna buy some of those Boeing planes now. I think it was. So you guys got big contracts. You guys are gonna be these big, beautiful planes for them. But what else did you guys get down in East there, eh? What'd you get down there? Oh, you guys got plenty of jobs. Castro, what kind of jobs did oh Trump just he brought in oh man, the money he's gonna bring in. Hey, you guys, you're gonna be building all the weaponry. Oh, I think it's like a $64 billion, I don't know, something like anyways, they're gonna have all the same equipment that you guys have, the same capabilities that you guys have. Like, hey, fuck, this godly man, fucking, hey, let's get the war machine just pumping. Then I'm watching Hegsat just wrap up the troops, eh? We love you guys. You pledge your allegiance to America. We love you. We're heroes. You ain't heroes, you're zeros. If you pledge your allegiance to your country over your God, fucking so I'd find out what the fuck I'd fight for before I fucking put my name on a list saying, I support this government. And going overseas and fighting, that's what's worth it for me. Because uh, we haven't been tricked by weapons of mass destruction before, have we? Are we a little uncertain about 9/11? We only had like what Donnie Rumsfeld say? 2 point something trillion dollars, eh? 2 point something trillion dollars. Do you know how many movies that could help over in the Pentagon and save you guys from not having to fucking put your taxes towards movie making? The movie making, eh? Like making bacon. Maybe because there's a bunch of Kevin Bacons. Little piggies. I don't know if Kevin Bacon's a piggy or not. I'm just you know what I mean? We don't know who's real anymore, do we? Hey? There's that Richie the barber guy. He says he's down with Christ and stuff. He looks fucking ridiculous. But anyways, I know I've seen him say that he's seen Keanu Reeves at satanic parties and stuff like that. So if you're down with Jesus, what are you doing at satanic? Maybe that was from his previous life before he was with Jesus. Because I don't know. Anyways, wouldn't it be nice to like that people like that shot their mouths off about like fucking Neo? Could you imagine if Neo was a Satan worshiper? You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying it. Fucking Richie the barber there is. You know what I mean? Who am I supposed to? I'm supposed to believe people, right? Who do you believe these days? Well, sometimes it's not what you might want to believe. You know what I mean? Maybe you should pay attention and find out for yourself. Because sometimes what looks crazy just ain't crazy at all. Hey, let's get to the comment section from the back section. Hey, Cashville. Oh, yeah, Cashville. Before we go, I do like, actually, I don't. I think I find it rather fucking disgusting. I can handle you taking my videos and my words and doing whatever you want with them, making me look as stupid as you want. But when you alter what the fuck I say, that's pretty fucking gross, dude. To make me look like a fucking racist, you're pretty fucking ill. You're sick in the fucking head, bro. Bullshit. It makes it sound like fucking am a racist. And I was not talking any sort of fucking racism. I tell everybody to stop getting out of their fucking victimhood. There's no such thing as racism when it comes to God. There's no such thing as fucking all of this little fucking group bullshit. It's not a human being you are there, Ryan. Stop, stop. But you don't get that, do you, Castro? You don't understand. What would you do if you found out God was real and that he has people down here to help you and you're just a fucking idiot? Would you feel like a moron or what? Would you want to even change your ways or do you just think you're fine? Would you want to try and better yourself? Because here's the problem. You tell yourself you're good on the outside, but on the inside, you're the one treating yourself like shit because you don't know your power and you don't know what you should be standing up for because you don't believe in God, bud, or you don't have faith in God or belief in Jesus. Because if you believe in Jesus, you believe in truth, and then, anyways. Well, do you believe in the right God? Do you believe that you're doing the things that, or do you think you do the things of Satan there, Castro? Huh? Like, do you not see it? Like, you can, dude. I watched you do a video about Adam Calhoun, and you went like fucking 10 different places in the fucking video, and I'm just like, who the fuck is Johnny Castro? Like, who is he? I'm like he's gonna shoot you, and then wants to be your friend, and then and then fight you, and then sue you, and I've had that experience myself. You and me, Castro. I want you with God. Oh, Castro, you are not my daddy. My daddy's God, and you are fucked. That's my daddy. The ultimate. The numero unero. He's your be all end all, Caswell. And you are your own be all end all. That's what I love about my father. He leaves the responsibility on you. He loves you. He sent his son down here to show you the way. And you're picking Paul. I don't know if you're picking Paul. You're going the wrong way, bud. The wrong way. You're going the easy way. It gives you all the comfort and stuff. Just a Sunday service. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Do you really sleep with other women with your wife? Like, is that something you think Jesus? Do you think Jesus wants you with a partner you can totally relate to, where you don't need to be with another woman? Do you think that that's what he wants? He doesn't want you with an attention seeker taking you for your upchurch money. Anybody? But then again, but it's probably for her, isn't it? She just says it's for you. And are you not the man you say you are, Johnny? And between the sheets. No, the wife has to go find a woman to satisfy her. But in order to do that, she has to make you feel like a big man. You do feel like a big man when you tell everybody, eh? Oh yeah, me, my wife, or girlfriend, yeah, Johnny Cashville. My Harley, my Harley. What's up with the suicidal Tuesday? Hey, don't worry, it's just a band, my friend. Just a band, the suicidal tendencies. You can't bring me down. No, 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 you can't bring me down. No, you can't. Send me your money. I'll be singing that song to Kenneth Copeland. Send me your money. Book for sale. Send me your money. Don't worry. In order for Kenneth to save himself, he's got to go broke. Be reborn out of nothingness. And get over the stupidity he's playing currently. But what do you think, Goshville? What do you think? Do you think I'm a man of God, or do you think Kenneth Copeland's closer to God? Hey, which one are you putting your money on? Gun to your family's head, and they say, "Hey, which one of these guys is the godly man?" And we have the answer. Hey, you get it wrong, Castrati. Hey, bud, what are you gonna say? Tell me it's Kenneth Copeland. And I'll tell you, you don't love your family very much, do you, buckaroony? Hey, hey, no. Oh, is that Neville's in that? Neville. Hey, Neville's old school. Old school Neville. He's a rapper. Actually, Cashville. Neville has some skills. He does, honestly. He doesn't look like he does, but he does. And if he got some confidence, he'd probably kick some ass. You should show him the way, bud. Both he is looking for Jesus, eh? He's in Neville's rap skills. I ain't picking on you, Neville. You know I think you're good, but at least that one time you put that stuff out there, I was like, wow. Well, Neville, my crazy feels good. It's called Crazy for Christ. You want to join the club? It's the only way to survive. If it was, would you join? Neville? Oh, Jay Press, you really must hate what I'm saying right now. Because we got, how's your son? Which son would you like to know about? The toi. Huh? Which one do you want to know about? Hmm? Huh? Which one? Jay Press, you got to be more specific. Oh, are you going to talk about the bad thing that Carl said? Is that the son you want to talk about? Okay, Brad. Well, Carl, I'm gonna make you feel insecure right now and powerless because Jay Press, you are gonna eat a whole bunch of that. That's what I believe. Hey, what else do we got going on in the world today? Hey. Okay. Let's get some of these comments. If the warriors here, men in the Bible had multiple wives, Carl. Well, do you think Jesus wanted to have a multiple wife? Like, how many times do we gotta talk about this? The the book says, "Hey, 10 simple rules. The guy coming will show you the way." Ignore the rest. The rest is stories about people who experienced God, and then you know maybe it was the same soul over and over again. Who knows? Learning lessons. You know what I mean? That would have got to Jesus and perfected. Who knows? We don't know. Everything is pure speculation. Everything we have on this earth comes from fucking men that I know of, that we're told of. It all comes from men. As far as I know, God has never laid a scripture out there. He gave men experiences so that they could be written down. and that they could clearly say that Jesus would be the way. In fact, Jesus told you he was the way, but he got in the way of some fucking Pharisees. You know what I mean? And they didn't like it, Cashville. And well, you can't have a man running around that's gonna destroy your wealth because when really you had nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Only more to gain if you really would have thought about it. Like if you were a smart person of God and you actually seen the potential around in the kingdom that this fucking place could be, if fucking humanoids like knew enough to use their own operate their own brains. Like I said, you want Bill to run around doing whatever all the bills. Would you still you do if you came face to face with Bill Clinton there, Cashville? What would you do? I wouldn't threaten him or anything, but I'd say, "Hey, bud, hey, Billy, your little trips to Epstein Island, they're gonna get you in a lot of bad places. I don't know what Satan told you, bud, but between you and me, I know, you know. Most importantly, God knows. Hey, bud, I'd start working out your problems, and the best way to do that is to repent. And I'd probably do that to the world. Say, I was a Bible, and I need to repent. And then he'll have a lot of time because, well, he will have confessed of his sins. And, well, I think he's, he wouldn't even need the flight logs, but I think he's on them. You know what I mean? He's got a lot to talk about. You know what I mean? Could you imagine all these people who have done shitty things? Like, just say weapons of mass destruction. You know what I mean? Say, like, hey, if Bill had to say, hey, I already knew they weren't there. Would you guys even want them punished? Because it's so yesterday, but yet we all want to live in the past and not get in the now because, well, everybody just wants to live in the future that someone else wants to create for them, and they're more than willing to do it because it's easier that way. Listen, you gotta use your past. You gotta get over it. You gotta fucking and when you're in the now, you can use those situations from the past, the failures of the past, all this stuff, and so you don't make that mistake in the present. You know what I mean? Whoops! I'm gonna duck this time. I'm gonna zig instead of zag. Oh, look at me! Oh, doing better now. I learned from my old mistakes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, let's get back to your guys' comments. She got her own job and never asked me for money, silly. Well, I don't know if she wants your money, Cashel. I don't know your relationship with your wife. You're the one that tells me you fuck other women with her. I don't know. Is it a skit? Fuck, I don't know when to ever believe you people on YouTube. Who's real out there? You know what I mean? At least, Cashville, I will give you credit. For being as ugly as you are, you do not hide behind an avatar. Congratulations. You are a fucking way better man than a lot of these motherfuckers. Scared little bitches. Hey, don't want to show who they are. Too scared, too scared. Seeper, you still out there? Why don't you ever show your little noggin, buddy? Come on, let's have a debate. Side by side, big screens each. Hey, you want to do that? Hmm, I'd love that. You can tell me where you think weight is. If there's two choices, right? And I don't know, maybe we're all wrong, like I said. I have a very, very strong feeling Jesus existed and that God is real. I have very much faith in that. But anyways, I'm only human and I can be wrong. And maybe we just become worm meat. We're either worm meat. Well, this is obviously worm meat. This is what I want to talk about. I'm talking about like there's something that exists inside of us. Like Jesus told us, right? He told us what lives inside of us, right? He lives inside of us. Johnny Cashel, how does it feel to know that a piece of me lives inside of you? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You're just another version of me. You're just really ignorant one. You're a lot chubbier. And wow, I think I'm way more handsome than you. But I think I'm funnier too, but people do think you're funny, Johnny. And sometimes you are funny, John, but sometimes you're not. I mean, I could have a field day roasting you, but you put the flames out with your flakes. And it's snowing in Tennessee, ain't it? Is that why fucking Patty's so sleepless? Hey, hey, buddy. Hey, hey, you still here, Castro? You still here, buddy? Anyways, do you guys want to talk about some world problems or Jesus problems or let's see what we got here. Oh, Storm's in the house. Hi, Storm. Between the sheets, the only meat's Merle's roast beef. Okay. We got a yeah. Are you in love with Merle too there, Storm? Why is he wearing that jersey? Why should it bother you? It's to send a message. I've been sending her big time there, buddy. Mr. Distiller. Look it. It's a message too. Because when people find out there's God, a lot of people are gonna look for a way out. And I'm telling you, I'm part of the suicide squad. Don't do it. Do not ever try and take the easy way out. Because the easy way out just might be the fucking hard way forever. You don't want to face a hard way forever, do you, Mr. Distiller? No way. You want to go to a good place, don't you? So, in order to make sure, like, I'm using common sense with you, Mr. Distiller. Now, wouldn't you want to be, to get the best result, wouldn't you try and want to be the best person you could possibly be? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And when you identify problems that other people don't identify, do you quit? Should I quit trying to show you where you might be wrong? And maybe something will click in your head and you go look into Bill Gates for yourself. And maybe you'll come to terms with, well, maybe why is he modifying insects and having them all over the place? And then all of a sudden, these outbreaks of things come out. Is this conspiracy stuff? Why you have to go investigate yourself, Mr. Distiller guy? Does old Billy want to shoot shit into the sun? Does that make sense? Like they're talking about it in the UK. Let's shoot shit into the sun. Let's block it out, even though they're putting up all these solar farms. Mr. Distiller, Billy wrote us a pandemic before a pandemic. He's a wizard. He's a genius. He knows about shit before it happens. And then, dude, his good friends, Klaus Schwab and all them at the WEF, do you know what they did? Like, you have to check these out for yourself. Find out if they're conspiracies. Let me know. But they did a simulation, buddy. They did a simulation on, do you know what it was? How could they fuck the internet so it fucked all your brains up? So they could make sure that they could control you. They did that simulation. And by golly, what do we know happened? Well, I'll put it together for you. Marky Zuckerberg over there. Guess what? He made sure you were mind fucked through all that. Oh, that was good times. So we know that that might have happened. The simulation might have shown him how to control and do things. And well, that put like that was Marky said that that came from like Biden administration, a Biden administration that was what a WE. F simulation. And well, oh boy, the real thing took off like a real charm, eh? Old Marky under control, and you all brain fucked and not caring about anything. And then Marky caused treason, and Marky tells you right to your face. And you're like, when can I come to the metaverse, Mark? Oh, Mark, I want your world so bad. Fuck. Like, you guys let treasonous fuck faces just. And then that's the thing. I really do like Theo Vaughn. I do think he's genuine, and it really did bother me that he couldn't ask those sorts of questions to Zuckerberg, but instead he humanized Zuckerberg. You know what I mean? Narcissistic fucks can play the part, eh, Picasso? Remember, you can play any part at any time, eh, bud? You can be the killer, the fighter, the sewer, the lover, the friend, eh? Don't worry, most humans are that way, Castle, but you're nothing special. But you are, buddy. But you gotta join Christ Club. No, you haven't got to join. You can join Christ Club all you want, but you got to be dedicated. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Christ, truth has to come first in your life because the truth and love kind of go together. I think. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, like Jesus said, "Hey, worship the Father." So that's what I do. But you, you can't have true love without the truth. So it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? I don't have to get caught in semantics like everybody else, you know what I mean? I just gotta know what Jesus is where it's at, and that's how you get to the Father, huh? Hey, Castle, you can go tell your wife you have Jesus inside of you when you wanna go find it. But you need some alone time because you need to go into the darkness to find your actual light. Because 'Cause you're with Johnny Dagburn in a false positive right now. Uh, oh, hello. Where's your wifey, Carl? Well, my wifey's in the bed, buddy. Yeah, I like to give her alone time at these times. You know what I mean? I like to give her respect and I like to keep my sanity. You know what I mean? But there's men out there thinking that they have the same problems as my wife. And it's kind of disturbing. Why would you want that? Why would you make believe that you can fucking why? Why? What? I get it. So you can act like a bitch, right? But I'd act like a bitch if I had to go through what they go through too. So I just try and I know my special time. That's why I knew I screwed up when I talked about, Taylor and Blake not being friends. I should have known. Oh boy. Anyways, man, they're a funny thing these days, eh? Want to have periods. You think most women would just fucking slap them in the face and say, "Are you fucking stupid?" Because man, I'll tell you, they're fucking stupid. Yeah, let's take the one thing away from women that we should really be glad that we don't fucking have her yet. Because we have different plumbing than them. Huh. Hmm. But hey, it doesn't make a difference in sports today. No, it doesn't. Not today. Not with folks like you running this world. Satan running wild in all of your brains, and you just think it's okay. I think his wife is getting ducked right now. No, no, I know for sure. Remember what we just talked about, Castro? No, the wife is not getting ducked. Why do you want bad for me? Why do you why do you want my wife to be getting ducked right now? Like, I don't get it. You're weird, dude. Like, I bring up your wife because you say that, well, she's not enough for you and you need another woman in bed. But I just say, hey, sometimes people let you have things, letting them think that they're for you, but they're really not. It's for them. Hey, Castro, Castro, people will be so mad because you are wanting for them, bro. Shut up, devil. Fuck out of here, dude. You weren't missed. I thought you'd come back with a brand new attitude, wanting a little truth. But hey, bud, I want the best for you. But if you want to stay captivated by Satan's brain, and well, Cashville is part of Satan's brain, bud. You're all one big cult. You need to let go of the cult. Many, many cults. I was glad to see you leave the cult of the little family there, Neville, but you're still more of a much bigger cult. The cult of stupidity and ignorance. I pervade my family, Carl. Do you? Well, yes, I do, but like, do you want to say that I don't? Like, I provided my whole life for him, bud. Even now, dude. Even now. I don't know why you want me to be a piece of shit, Gasper. I don't know why, bud. I try and show you why you're a piece of shit, but you don't want to accept it. You don't want to show me where I'm a piece of shit because you can't. Your buddy Upchurch is a piece of shit, and you should help him out. You should say, "Hey, bro, you did fuck up with that guy. He should have been a prick." Hey, Castro, you did try to warn me, though, didn't you? But then you got Britney Spears, and you had a new song to sing, didn't you, buddy? Upchurch is wonderful. Upchurch is great. But where was he on that side at that time, Gashville? How did you come into my life, Gashville? Well, you were a white knight for Ronnie Upchurch, weren't you there, buckaroonie? Hey, what were you doing on the Ronnie Upchurch side of things, eh, buddy? Ah, Johnny, always trying to be friends on all the sides. But you wear too many faces and some people catch on, but all your faces are kind of likable, but there's so many of them people do catch on. They're like, fuck, this Johnny guy, he's fake. What the fuck? But you're the one with a whole bunch of subscribers there, Johnny. People love you. The roast of Johnny Cashville has just been recorded by Johnny Cashville himself. Welcome to the Great Awakening, Johnny Cashville, starring Johnny Cashville. Where will Johnny Cashville end up? Will he still call himself Cashville after he wakes up and know that, well, cash will get him to Shitsville? It's not the cash, it's the mindset. And will he be a coward? Will he step up and be a man when it's time to be a man? Well, Johnny Cashville, right now you do not do that. And I would take the steps to, well, be a better man and not be a coward and, well, truly be with God. Join Christ Club, now taking members. But you got to be, you know, be willing to be part of a group. There's no one leader in Christ Club. Yep, there's one leader. Jesus was the way. And until he gets here, we work together. You know what I mean? We are the Christ, Cashville. We'd love to have you on the team, bud, but you have to show a little potential before we let you into the inside of it. You know what I mean? And it's not a call. I don't want to say it like that because we're not gonna. We don't have to leave anywhere. We are with Christ wherever we are. We don't need to convene and build a great big commune. We'll just take over the world, Cashville. You know what I mean? Bringing truth to it, not bringing truth to it, asking people to bring truth to it. We can't tell people what the truth is, Johnny Cashville. We got to have them stand with us and say, we want the truth. We want the truth. And we all work together. We try and figure out what the truth is, eh, Johnny Cashville? Wow. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Redneck fishing and more. What's redneck fishing and saying and more? Doc Creeker, how are you, buddy? Then the gate around it came on Carl and stumped it down. You're slacking. God don't want you to be lazy on YouTube all day. Well, actually, he's kicked my ass all day. Fucking wrestled. I should have done this a long time ago. I've been fighting. I didn't want to do a video. So yeah, but he wants me to do it. You know what I mean? Send the message. But like I said, I get lost in the comment section. I want what's best for people. And I forget about what I'm actually going to talk about. You know what I mean? Which has meaning and purpose, but nobody listens to it anyways. You know what I mean? Just stuff for you guys to just go investigate for yourselves and you know, we could all come back together and have story time and or I'll come join the live unless you're scared to. What? What live? Carl, come tell me how they clean that dude up at work if you don't. What it do, fool? I don't know. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do for a living there, Nick? Nick, you think I'm a fool? Uh, I'll look like you're a fool until you come to the realization, bud. I'm with Christ and you're the fool. You're a clown. You're a monkey in the circus, bud. You're an elite pedophile's dream. You're their wet dream. You are groomed right to a motherfucker. Oh, Billy, oh, if he could just tell you how much he loves you and respects you, I'm quite sure he would. I love you, my little protector. Hey, Nikki. Oh, my little Nicky Nine Door. Hi. You protect Bill Gates, Nikki. Hey, what do you think of that, eh? You like it, don't you? You're sick and twisted in the head. You're mentally ill. Do you know that? You like men who I believe went to Epstein. Well, his wife divorced him because of Epstein. You gotta think there's gotta be a little something there, you know what I mean? But they'll try and put it off on like he was dating that young girl, you know what I mean? And well, Epstein had that over him. And that's what it's all about. That's what the lunches were about. He knew about Bill's affair. Yeah, okay, but you know what I mean? That's a setup. Setup, Nick. It's an alibi. A reason. Anyways, they didn't come out and say it. They just made it look that way. But you look into that for yourself. Billy, while he was with Melinda, was cheating on some girl who did backgammon or something like that. I don't know what game it was or something. Hey, you go look into it. Bill Gates' extramarital affair. You never would have thought a geek little dork like that, eh? Go run around cheating on his wife. But those were just meetings where Epstein were, you know, they were meetings so that he could make money to better humanity. Yes, indeed. And I'm going to keep praying for you, Carl. That's my boy, Johnny Castro. Waste your prayers on me, you dipshit. Start talking to God. Stop. This is the thing. I seen this video and this guy's like, if you're lacking anything and you just need money or you need a new home and it's just come to God and he will just provide it for you. You know what I mean? You don't have to do anything and God will just provide you with everything. Just the faith of a mustard seed. Don't do anything. We are created in God's likeness. What's inside God is inside us. You know that? So he expects us to be like him to the best of our abilities with the human meat suit that's we've been given. Hey, we got to use our brains. We got to start using our brains, Castro. Really, use your brain. Are you this fucking stupid? There's no way. There's no way. Your government has fucked your military every way it possibly can. You don't care. I do. I know what it's like to go through brain pain, and I haven't seen the shit that they fucking have. So I put myself in their shoes. But you can't sugarcoat something and say, hey, no, you got brainwashed and manipulated to do things you shouldn't have done. And it's not your fault if you just fucking give the trauma to whoever deserves it. You know what I mean? Forgive them and just say, hey, I feel sorry for you because this is a lot of trauma, but I don't deserve it and I'm not holding on to her. So, George W., take this whole whack of fucking trauma and now you're going to have some karma to eat, baby. You know what I mean? But that's the best. Then George can eat his karma and everybody else's karma that, well, wants to give their karma over to George. He'll have to eat her all. But the good thing is if remember, don't try suicide. There's really no other choice for them. You know what I mean? Really, they can Anton LaVey it and fake it till you make it. Who knows? Hey, Castle. AD, I'm live. Stop over, bud. Let's chat. I might do that. I might go charge my phone up for a couple minutes and maybe then come over. Who knows? I'll take a look. But we got, man, I'm going to keep praying for you, Carl Cashville. Get Carl to join my live. Redneck fishing and more. Is that fucking who's red? That's fucking Uncle Willie, isn't it? Is that Uncle Willie? Yeah. I'm not subscribed to you, Uncle Will. You gave your channel away. I'm not impressed neither, to tell you the truth. You did a darn good thing, a very nice thing. But you should have made sure he was going to use the dang thing if you were going to give it away there, fucking Willie. You know what I mean? You should help people that don't want help. You know what I mean? No, I know it does help for when he does do his thing or whatever, but you would think a guy like you could have just said, constantly reminded people to go and subscribe to his channel. You know what I mean? Help them that way if they like this music. But instead, you thought, hey, everybody who likes me, I'm going to force you to like Killdozer now. Hey, I don't know. It just seems like I know it's a nice thing to do, Uncle Will, and it is. But I don't. It's weird. Hit the link, Carl. Stop over by Chill Stream Open Panel. Uh, well, I'm gonna go over to it's Uncle Will. I'm live. Link is in the chat. Wow. the link, but see, I click on your thing and channel. Oh yeah, baby. Uncle Will, are you streaming me right now, you little? Oh, you Uncle Will. Oh, you're gonna be in trouble, mister. What do we got over here? Nothing. I got a new subscriber. Timer chat. Anyways, where's my screen here? There it is. Oh shit. What do you guys think? Here, I'm gonna come back here. Come back here like this. What do you guys think? Oh, we got leg day in here. Where's Joe at with that sweet ass? Well, tell her that. Oh, leg day. He thinks you got a sweet ass. Hey, leg day. You want me to let her know? I'm not gonna take old fucking. I'm not gonna show my wife's booty off like fucking Dagburn would. So I don't know. I don't understand that shit, but this shit is still yeah. Okay, who wants me on Uncle Will's live and who wants me on AD's live? We got 10 people in here. Who thinks I should go where? I mean, I've given opportunities to both of the boys before. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? Oh, leg day. Who do you pick between Uncle Will and AD? Who's the better person there? Choices for you to make there, leg day. Come on, buddy. What do you got? What do you got for old Daddy Carl? Hey? What do you think? No, no more. That's right. Gangster from the fucking beginning, Uncle Will. Gangster from the beginning, always looking out for other people. Imagine that, eh, bud? Looking out for other people no matter how much they lied on me, how much they fucking hurt me, how much they fucking come after me, eh, Uncle Will? Just there for love. But I love myself. That's the problem. You guys don't love yourselves, and I'm here to teach you how to love yourself. And that's to give yourself a little self respect, mister. And when you respect yourself, you'll respect others. And you'll have conversations and you will look at both sides. And then you will see what common sense comes from both sides. And maybe you come to an agreement on what the truth maybe should be. But always keeping it in the back of your mind, knowing that, hey, maybe the both of us are wrong and that there's another answer out there. You know what I mean? And not be ignorant if the answer comes a knocking for us. Tell us I won't be there. We're waiting on you, girl. Well, here, I don't think I can. I'll try this. I'm gonna try it, but I need to have a smoke. But I'm gonna try and go on your thing. Oh shit! There's and I thought maybe I could. I don't have access to that feature. Uh, how much charge do I got on my phone? Oh, not much. You know, I'm telling you guys, I swear iPhone sets you up so that you're fucking batteries always at the same time. Like, once they go, it just go to shit. Anyways, open up your panel. I can't. Alright, I'm gonna, this is what I'm gonna have to do. I didn't wanna have to do this. Subscribe to Uncle Will, and then I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna decide which one I'm gonna go on. I'll decide. Yeah, but I need to have a smoke, Uncle Will. I've been on here for like an hour and 10 minutes. I need a smoke, and then I always have problems when I go on my computer for some reason. The fucking volume's all messed up. But on my phone, it'll work. Always works on my phone. So I just subscribed to you. You got a new subscriber, buddy. You know what I mean? Who knows? Either way, it paid off for you. I guess my vote doesn't count. Well, what would you like, JM? What would you like? Would you like to get the Messiah sweepstakes on who gets the interview? Hey, with the Mashiach? Would you like to be in there? Uncle Will, AD, or JM, poser exposer, hey? Hey? Hey, listen, buddy, you're not messing with Square right now. I bet you'd like me to go away. Oh, what's the matter? I thought you were a master troll. What's the matter, master troll? Would you have nothing to offer Carl, so you run away saying he's an idiot? But then again, you claim that Squishy's an idiot and you can take care of him like the big JM exposure that you are, buddy. You're a tool and you know it. And you really show it. Hey, bud, you ain't nothing. You're a big bad bully, and you can't bully the truth. I love Jesus way too much to give up on him and let a tool like you rule my life. I have my own power, JM. What do you do with your power? You give it to pedophiles. That's what you do, JM. That's how big and strong you are, tough guy. You let men play in women's sports and don't really care because it doesn't affect your life, eh, bud? You know what I mean? You'll just let the children get hurt and run along your day as long as you get your little square, your little piece of square every day. Yeah, holy, hey, Jam, huh? You want to take me on, buddy? I don't think you do. You want to take the autistic mystic on there, mister? Do you want to take your chances that, well, I'm not the Mashiach and that you can tear me down? Do you think you could tear me down, JM? For 1 second? For what? None of yous guys can. You all have to fucking gang up and make sure I don't talk, and you rip me apart with everything I say. That's why I'm not going over to Uncle Will's, at least with AD, I think. Sometimes you can get a few words in with them, but I can't even say things like trying to trying to prove a point with something by by saying, "Hey, blood doesn't really matter because my granddaughter and my grandson aren't really my blood, nor is my oldest son." And all of a sudden, he'll fucking turn that around on you. Oh, that's the way you're supposed to. Well, I know that you fucking like just shit like that. It's just pure ignorance, making shit up like I fucking am a harm to children and just ignorant shit. It's coming from a guy who I didn't vote. Listen, buddy, I'm here to help change the world, not give my vote because I don't think it fucking matters, dude. You Americans are so fucking dumb. You don't know your votes don't matter. The most popular person should win, you fucking yin yangs. That's the only way a person's vote counts. You can't figure that out. It's just as simple as shit. They spill a whole bunch of bullshit at you. You fucking George Soros perceptions. They just fucking throw them at you. Hey guys, this is the real way to do it. Not when your vote counts, but really your vote counts. Ah, Satan's a liar. Satan's a liar. If you're voting, the most popular person should win. Hey, you can put whatever hoodoo, voodoo reasoning you want behind it, little me, but doesn't make it true, bud. Hey, what do you think God wants? Do you think he wants what the majority of the people want, or just some from a certain section, eh? The chosen group, whatever that might be, eh? Dude, you just say words jumbled together and they make sense. You guys let me know because I don't fuck. I think I'm a genius. I just have too much in my head. You know what I mean? It bounces all over the place. I know how stupid you are and how important it is for you to get out of your stupidity, but you don't. You want to fight your stupidity. No, you don't. You want to lay in it. What am I saying? You want to fight it? Fuck, you're a pedophile protector, dude. You're one of the worst pieces of scum on the earth. You're oblivious to what's going on in the actual world. You want morons to run it for you because you don't give a fuck. Loser! uh, you can leave at any time, bud. But I love you, and I want you here, and I want you saved, and I want you to be part of, you know, Christ Club. You know what I mean? But you gotta love me. You gotta love me, JM. Do you want to be a part of Christ Club? Do you want to love me? Because I love you. Hey, bud. Listen, it's not the kind of love that maybe, other men are used to asking you for. Not that kind, bud. You know what I mean? Just a spiritual relationship, bud. Nothing physical. You know what I mean? Just want the best for each other. You know what I mean? Be there, but we have to be there together in truth. You know what I mean? Where we're going, bud. Water. That's what you want. You don't want a blood clot. Hey, JM, I'm going to tag you every video now, JM. You've earned a spot. You are the king troll, aren't you? You're one of the key holders. You're the one of the masterminds behind this thing, eh? This Workyverse thing, eh? Let's see how that goes down for you, buddy. How'd the Workyverse work out for you, JM? Well, I pretty much fucked myself, but in the end, I came with to Christ. So, hey, I am glad I put my shit turd self out there so I can turn myself around in Christ. It'll be a good workyverse then. You would have worked yourself into a universe forever. The kingdom of God there, JM. By golly, I'd be so proud of you. Because right now, you are not doing good, brother. You are amused by stupid things while you let pedophiles rule the world. We need to stop them, JM. Or what do you think, buddy? Do do you think it's a good idea that you guys are going to have all these brand new jobs and all this money in America building weapons for the Middle East? They'll have the latest advanced weapons just like you, JM. All in the name of peace. Hey, we only want peace unless you guys don't want, we'll sell you the weapon. Hey, but be peaceful with them. Uh, oh, Don, he loves to feel like a fucking special guy. I see the UAE gave him a declaration like of the highest order or whatever. Like, what the fuck? He hasn't even done anything yet. Acting like he's the fucking golden cow. Like, whatever. He's the man with the red hat, though, right? You know, watch Don Don. He is the man with the red hat. Do you know who the man with the red hat is? Do you know who that is, JM? That is the Red Kachina, also known as the Mashiach. Hey, buddy, did you know that? Yeah, Don, he's the golden cow. He's definitely with God. You know what I mean? There's not any narcissism at all. And the art of the deal is not to deny, and well, do whatever it takes to win. And if you have to hurt people to do it, so be it, baby. Ow. I'm welcome to the Carl Tag Club. You tell him, little me. Oh, welcome. Welcome, JM. Welcome to your nightmare, baby cakes. Little me hasn't opened his brain up to his yet, but when he does, it won't be a very good time. But the more you submit, the more easier it gets, little me. You know what I mean? You are on levels of stupidity. I don't even think you even I don't even think you can comprehend the realms of stupidity you've conjured up in your brains. You just you have fucking all fluoride up, all fucking Soros stuff, all fucking Bill Gates stuff. This is why I fuck little me, I love you. I fucking JM, I love you. Listen, guys, I'm telling you guys, there is so much working against you guys. Like, look into my eyes. I'm serious. I love you guys. And oh fuck. There's so much like how do you tell somebody they're brainwashed? Or how do you tell somebody they're in a cult? No one wants to admit they're in a cult, you know what I mean? So that's like oh, like, do you guys think HARP is an issue? Like, do you guys think HARP is hurting your guys' brains? We know little me has the real big fluoride problem. There's a big one there. And what else do you guys think? The music, it's hurting your guys' brains. Oh boy. You guys are getting high and you guys got that shit on repeat. Holy fuck, no wonder you guys are just getting dumb. Like 50 off the top. 50 off the top. You guys are getting dumber 50 at the top at a time, you know what I mean? What happened to when music meant something, guys, eh? You guys are listening to garbage, but then again, we always have, eh? The deeper I look into it, the more questions I have. Like Milli Vanilli, they definitely signed a deal with the devil. Like they've got a song right on there. Why would you have that song about the devil on your album? But then again, they did take the fall for everybody, right? I mean, those two dudes had the whole fucking record industry fucking fooled, eh? Whatever. Hey, Pitbulls, hey, Stardust. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. Listen, I do know that the psychiatric division is against you guys too. Like, I know a lot of you guys are probably on medication because at some time you probably got depressed or something because your brain was probably going, there's you feel good, be out, take me home, please. And well, you went out and you got yourself a medication that, well, took that little voice away and made you happy again and participated back in the world. Not a care at all. Just, hey, we'll get the vote next time. We're gonna change the world. So, mega. Hey, it's still funny. Mega is a satanic priest, high priest, and he's the mega king. Oh my goodness. It's so like I'm not saying he's satanic. I'm just saying he's not with God, and that's clear. Like men of God do not say one thing and do another. Those Bibles should never have been made in China when he's telling people not to fucking but we can't see it. I don't know. He's got you guys are oh fuck. You guys are building weapons for the Middle East now. Yeah, that's great. So now if you guys want stuff from China, you know that the tariffs, they're on you, right? They're not on China. They're on you. But China can't send product over here. It's kind of a waste of their time if they have to pay 100, like over the price of the item. Like it's just, you know what I mean? So it's not worthwhile. So what? Donald wants to what? Have people make things in America so that they're cheap enough to sell in America. And by doing that, he's getting foreigners to come in and spend $5 million to get a card with that fucking narcissist face on it. It's like not an America card. It's the Trump card. And you guys not see that. I mean, I know those are jobs, and I know he's bringing in money through jobs. But if it's not America who really owns America, then what is America? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know what his plan is. I don't know. You people, the whole world is hurting my brain. And I don't know. I want to try and figure out what I can do to help you people because it hurts me really bad. Like, I know how stupid you are. Little me, I know how dumb you are. And it fucking breaks my heart to know how dumb you are. I cry sometimes. I'm like, God, like, how does he not know he's fucking dumb? How does Castle not know? How does Johnny, like, little me, if you think that I think that you're dumb, and I'm telling you, I think that you're dumb, you are like, not even this. Johnny Dagburn is on a level of dumbness. Like, you probably, like, he will play the role a little me he will play oh, he's worse than Cashville. He can't keep up with his lies. It's so bad to when you have to delete your own fucking videos because you can't keep up with your lies. You know what I mean? I've never delete oh, that's a lie. I was gonna say I'd never delete a video, and I deleted one today. I downloaded the wrong video. I looked, I was like, "Oh, that's a duplicate." I went to download that one about Johnny Gobble, and it was an older one that I picked for some reason. But anyways, I deleted it, then went back in and downloaded the right one, and there we were. So yeah, I deleted a duplicate. Huh. Yeah, I forgot about you, little me, my little star seed. How are you today, little me? Other than spewing milk out on my comment section. Hey? And Pitbull's in the house. Carl, is that some OG Kush? Looks beautiful. No, it's called Fire Breath. That's what it's called. It's an indica. That stuff look I don't even know if the camera made it look good. Like it looks like, did you see all the whiteness all over it? It was like, holy smokes, that looks good. Anyways, that's store bought. That's store bought. Yeah, I believe it's called Fire Breath. That was given to me. It was owed to me. It was stole from me. No, it was owed to me. Not stole from me. Anyways, I'm probably gonna go and go to sleep. It's 11 o'clock. Holy smokes. I don't know. Can I have school tomorrow? I better talk. I had got 3 days in a row. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyways, little me, I'd love to tell you about the story so you could rap me about it. Bye, bud. Love indica. Yeah, that's my favorite too. To tell you the truth, pit bulls. I haven't even bought a sativa in a long time, so maybe I'm lying to myself. It's just that I haven't had one in a while, but I haven't. I prefer the indica. It seems a little stronger. I guess makes me a little braver to do these videos. Hybrid during the day. No, I just use yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, it's smarter that way. But I just use the same stuff I usually have a couple different ones, but it's all indica. Anyways, I'm gonna go, guys. Pitbulls, Stardust. I hope you guys have a good day. Good night. And well, who knows? I don't think I'll make it over to maybe I will pop in, just say hello or something to 80, but I don't know. We'll see. Gonna have a smoke first. Everybody have a good night.